can study construction management whilst gaining experience working alongside our site teams on live projects. You will gain experience of planning and managing projects from conception to completion, working with the team on site and our customers and design teams. Contracts managers are involved in the procurement of materials for projects and managing subcontractors to ensure our projects are delivered on time, within budget and to the required high quality standard.
I started at Clark Contracts in my third year placement. I was then offered a role, full-time employment, and was able to continue my course in my final year as a part-time student working full-time.
The alternative route is to begin your career as a trade apprentice to gain skills and experience on site, then progressing to a supervisory role and eventually moving into a site and contracts management role.
My career has started as a 16-year-old with an apprenticeship as a joiner. I then moved on to be a joiner once my time was out, of course. I was then a supervisor with the small works and then moved on to the construction as a kind of number 2 and now doing my own jobs as a site manager, again with construction.
We started off as an apprentice, so that was a 4-year apprenticeship. I then done my HNC, which was day release for 2 years. And then from then I just sort of developed from foreman through to supervisor and then site manager.
Well, I started as an apprentice. I did a 4-year apprenticeship, gone to college within that for the first 3 years and site-based work too, learning my trade through there. I was then a joiner for about 10 years, which I learned various skills on different jobs. And then for the past 3 years I've been kind of a wee bit more responsibility running jobs and getting into that side, the management side of it, so it's been quite good, yeah.
Following completion of a trade apprenticeship, our employees may choose to go back to college and university to complete further qualifications.
I've been taught, I would say, mainly through experience of on site, on college. You do your kind of practical theory side of things in college, and then the best, I would think the most way of learning is through experience on site. That's where I've learnt most of my stuff.
I've been taught, well, obviously initially through sort of college and site-based, sort of 50-50 split when you begin your apprenticeship. So a lot of it was obviously classroom-based at college, a bit of practical as well, and then what you were sort of learning the practical side at college, you were taking and putting it and learning it on site as well.
If you enjoy working as part of a team, love a challenge and like the idea of being responsible for the delivery of construction projects, you should consider a career in contracts management.
The most enjoyable aspect of my job, I would say, is just kind of job satisfaction at the end of a project, especially if you've seen it from the likes, if it's a new build from start to finish or a refurb from start to finish. It's just seeing the end users in using the building.
The best part about working at Clark Contracts is I've been here 15 years now, and there's a great team of people to work alongside. We all support each other, we're all the one team, and it makes the job a lot easier.
There are further opportunities to study towards a bespoke master's degree from the School of Engineering and the Built Environment at Glasgow Caledonian University.
If you have an interest in working your way through the ranks at Clark Contracts, you'll be given every opportunity. From when you start your apprenticeship till you go on site, you get a wee bit more responsibility, and then hopefully in the future manage jobs. I would encourage them to join the company. I feel there's a sort of real team ethic about the place, whether it's on site or in the office, and again just with the sort of opportunities within the company. So you can join in the company in one position, and you've obviously got that opportunity to sort of progress.
I would strongly encourage people to join Clark Contracts. The training and development provided is outstanding.